Welcome back to ComicVisionz. I'm your man James Flamez.
Gina G.
Yeah. Well, Gina, we've been walking around.
Yes.
Seen a lot of action.
Hopefully you've seen a lot of action too. Hope you like it.
Yes. Let's go to the floor so we can show them a little bit what's going on and what it's like to walk around at New York Comic Con. Yeah. And now we're here with Mike Ricciullo, Senior Vice President of Marketing at Marvel. So Mike, tell us what's new at Marvel this year.
We got a lot of new things going on. You know, we've basically been a publishing company for many years, but with that, we've taken that to the 21st century, 22nd century, I guess now, with the digital comics we're doing, the Marvel app that we have out there on the iPad and the iPhone. Beyond just the digital and the publishing, though, we're also looking to do a lot with animation and studios. Obviously, we just had Iron Man 2 come out. We've got Thor and Captain America on the horizon next year, as well as the Avengers in 2012. And then we've got the Avengers cartoon, Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, debuting on October 20th on DXD as well.
Nice. Now, we know a lot about the traditional characters from Marvel. Are there any new characters in development with Marvel?
And, you know, it's very funny when that question's a very good question, because with Marvel, we're almost developing new characters every month, every week. You know, we put out about 90 comic books a month, and within those comic books, you're sure to find new characters all the time. And it's really a good testing ground to find out what people like and what they don't like. So a lot of times, you know, we'll have a character in a book, in a regular book like an X-Men or a Spider-Man, and we find out that the fans really gravitate towards it. We're able to build that character up even more and then eventually graduate it into its own title.
Now, with the new characters, just to follow up here, how many new characters would you say a year Marvel will put out? Or is that kind of a hard question based on this?
That's a very hard question to answer. I will tell you this, right now within our portfolio of characters, we have about 8,000 different characters in Marvel. So it just gives you an idea of how many are out there and how many are continually being, you know, we probably just created 2 right now. So it might be 8,002 at this moment, but it's a continually growing number.
And so is sales the only barometer of how you judge the popularity of a character?
It's not so much. You actually get a lot of good fan reaction on a character too, and sometimes a character just doesn't work on its own title. You know, we find some characters are very, very popular, but when you make them their own characters, they just don't have the story to tell and they can't carry the title. But a lot of times you find out that those are the characters that people love the most. So for the most part, we try and give it, you know, see if we can build it up to get enough momentum to have its own title, and then see how it goes. Just because it doesn't work out doesn't mean it's not a great character. It just means either we missed the mark with the story or the point of view we were taking, and, you know, we take another shot at it down the road after a couple months or a couple years to see if we can get it right.
And now the superheroes films that are coming out, we know about some that are coming out this summer. Are there any other that they're thinking about doing but haven't quite decided on, or is that kind of under wraps? Or
there are definitely a few that we have on the old chalkboard right now that we're looking at. They're still in early development. But I would say there's probably about 3 or 4 different properties that we're looking at. We haven't made any hard decisions yet, but I would say you'll probably hear something within the next, 6 to 9 months probably. Nice.
Quick follow-up on that also with the films. Now, a couple years ago, Marvel, the Hulk was redone. Yep. You guys took over the screenwriting, the stories of those films. Right. You redid them.
Yes.
Was that a conscious, well, obviously it was a conscious choice, but for Marvel, was it incredibly important for you guys to guide the stories, maybe have the books guided a little bit better?
Absolutely. I mean, what we've seen with a lot of our movies, Sony did a wonderful job with Spider-Man, Fox did a wonderful job with the X-Men, but at the core, Marvel are storytellers. It's just a different medium in doing it. So we always knew that we had the capacity and the ability to do it. We just didn't always have, the right setup or the infrastructure. And we're now at a point where we know we can make our own movies and do stuff that's great. I mean, Iron Man is a character that many people probably hadn't heard of 4 years ago, and now, he's one of the blockbuster movie. It's amazing for me to just see people who don't read comic books be aware of who Tony Stark is. That's just amazing. So it definitely was a decision that we said, let's take it to the next level. We know that we're great storytellers. Let's do it on film now as well.
And last question here. Personally, I know you work at Marvel, so you love all the characters.
Of course.
You love all the characters. But as a kid, before you worked at Marvel, which character did you gravitate towards the most?
At first it was Spider-Man, because I think it's Spider-Man for everyone. But as I got a little older, it was the Incredible Hulk. Still love the Hulk. There's just something great about that big green monster who's super strong, and then his alter ego is super intelligent. I guess, you know, that's what every big guy wants to be.
All right, Mike, thanks for your time.
My pleasure. It was very nice talking to you.
Good job.
Take care.
All right, now we're here with Brooklyn at the Michael Jackson Experience. So Brooklyn, I know you're a little tired.
I am a little tired.
It's been a long 2 days. Tell us about the game.
You know what, I am tired, but I am here at the Ubisoft booth playing Michael Jackson The Experience, which is basically a dancing game that lets you, it teaches you Michael's iconic dance moves, like from the moonwalk, you know, you got the, I just try, I don't know. My feet are tired, but you get to learn, I mean, you get to dance along with Michael, and it's just fun. Like, if you see the crowd, if you get footage of it, it's amazing how it just brings everyone together. People you would never think would be up on stage dancing together, but because of their love for Michael, it's sort of, they all come together and they're dancing. We're rocking out at Comic-Con.
Yeah, and it brings me back to when I was a kid, when I had the red jacket with the zippers and dancing, and I haven't done the Michael moves, but I'm telling you, this Christmas holiday season, I'm definitely going out to get the game.
Yes, November 23rd for the Wii, but next year, early next year, we will have it for Kinect and also the PlayStation Move, and that will have voice recognition. So it will gauge you, like with the Wii right now, it just gauges your score by your movement. But with Kinect, you'll be able to, it will judge your singing as well. So.
And a quick question, for you to be in this kind of shape, are you a professional dancer?
I do not dance, but thanks to Michael Jackson, The Experience, I'm getting there. I mean, I can almost moonwalk now, almost. But no, I am not a dancer at all. But I can tell you, it's the only time I get to work out, so I appreciate it. And I actually playing Just Dance, which is another dance game that Ubisoft has coming out, or had out. We have Just Dance 2 coming out next week. I lost 12 pounds on that game. And it's the same concept. So you hold the controller in your right hand, really easy, and then you just mirror the choreographer. And I lost every year. I gained about 10 to 12 pounds for the holidays, and it came right off. Dancing, and I'm telling you, it's fun, easy.
So not only is it fun, it's healthy.
It's healthy, yes.
And you can lose weight.
You know, like me being a gamer, I know a lot of other gamers, we need to promote more of a healthy lifestyle, because I know I was not, this is the most, I actually feel better about myself. I mean, like, I feel more energized, because I just was not an active person, and Ubisoft putting out these lines of dance games have really brought me out, and like I feel healthier, I feel good, and I love to dance, so it's working out.
Nice. Michael Jackson Experience. Date it's dropping?
November 23rd.
Make sure you go out and get it.
Hi, this is WWE superstar Jerry the King Lawler, and you're watching ComicVisionz. I don't know why you're watching, but you are.